Hey guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House here doing a little walk and talk. It's windy out, so these videos are probably going to be a little suck factor going on. But it's been a while since I've given you guys an update on the Off-Grid Tiny House. Not much has happened really. Still in its new location. I shortly have to pay rent again there. But everything's good, secure, and my mom's pretty much happy with me selling it because she understands the situation. Can't find land legally to put it on. Total pain in the you know what. So I cashed out, got what I basically put into it. Basically I got whatever out that I needed. Plus it was a nice learning experience. Got to learn all about solar, living off the grid, all those systems, rain harvesting, rain catching, repairs, leaks, wood stove, everything. So it was a good training course, plus I got my money back out of it. And it was a fun time for that many years. It was a lot of work that I put in, and it was nice. I definitely appreciated it. So not a loss to me at all. So my channel content is probably taken quite a swerve for my regular viewers. But you guys can throw out some stuff in the comments if you like, what you want me to see or what you want to see. I'm gonna just keep doing the conspiracy prepping stuff. My videos have been few and far between on Patreon because I've been swamped with work, my day job, and basically the goal now is, and I'm gonna cut the camera off for a second because I gotta cross this road, and I will get back to you. I'm leaving you with a cliffhanger there. We'll see you in a bit. And we're back. Alright, so the cliffhanger, so the little update here guys on the tiny house is, like I said, not much has happened. I gave the lady till April to move it. She's in the process of getting her own property as well to put it on. And she was telling me a little bit of what her plans are. She's got about a budget of 100 grand to spend on purchasing a property. Now, where exactly you can buy a piece of property for that amount of money is probably super way up north where the land is cheap. So that's what I'm assuming is gonna happen. Now the problem with that is, I kind of promised her when she does move it into its permanent location, I would set it up for her. Now, when I said that, I assumed it would be locally. If I got to travel like 6 hours or more across Canada to set this thing up, it's not going to happen for free, I'll tell you that. She's going to have to end up paying me some cash. And I'm going to have to end up staying there overnight with her to run her through the everything basically, right? So yeah, that'll be something. But I'd have to be getting paid in order for this to happen. And I'm going to have to figure out that when the details come. But other than that, I'm doing what I'm doing here, guys. So I'm doing my walks again. It's December, mid-December. We've had the strangest weather this year in Canada. Well, the last 2 years, as you guys know, have been pretty bizarre as is. But we had all these, Kentucky got all those crazy tornadoes just recently. And mind you, by the time you guys see this, this is going to be super old news. But all that wind and warm temperatures pushed up here to Canada, and I could have wore shorts yesterday in mid-December, which is pretty rare. We have not had much snow this year, which is actually good. It is still windy, it is still cool, super bitter cold, but nothing a Canadian can't handle. This is nothing weather. I don't know the actual temperature, but it's pretty mild. Pretty mild winter. So the nice thing about that is I bundled up the tiny house anyways, so it's actually not catching any water whatsoever because I sealed the gutter intake pipe for the tiny house and drained everything obviously for winter. And I have just the only load there running is on my smart switch, which is the electric heater mats. So when you know, the sun comes up in the morning, charges the batteries, and it gets to about 13 volts, my smart switch senses that, turns on the electric heater mat loads to warm up the batteries, and then they basically maintain the batteries throughout winter. And for nighttime, when the sun does go down, I have it preset on the smart switch, so if the batteries hit 12.8 volts, it kills the power to the electric heater mats until the next day when it hits 13 volts again. So I got it on like a cycle that saves the batteries and just keeps bare minimum them warm and cozy in there. I'm gonna have to pause the camera. We got some locals up here. To see all my live daily content, become a Patreon member. Click on the link on my YouTube channel at the Off-Grid Tiny House. Click on support this channel. It'll take you to the Off-Grid Tiny House page on Patreon, or you can just Google it. Sign up and join in. Thank you.